Hey folks, Kevin here. Well, it's April 24th, 2022. Sorry I haven't posted videos for a few days. I did just post a video with using the Skydio 2, just starting to get used to it using the controller and all. And I hope to do more videos with the Skydio 2. But in response to one of our recent videos and over the years, I do get viewers who share with me some of the challenges that they have when they're doing their homesteading, their farming, their gardening, trying to be more resilient, more sustainable, really being more of a homesteader, I guess is the way to look at it. Even people who are in small apartments and all. And I want to believe actually commented on one of the videos of the challenges that she's going through with things that just happen. You have plans and you want to accomplish this, that, and the next thing over the season, and something happens, and it can be a financial thing, it may be a physical injury, it could be some, you have to take care of other responsibilities that the needs are greater than the needs of doing the projects that you're planning on doing. And that really resonates with Thea and I. Now, Thea retired at the end of 2021. And so we were pretty excited about the two of us going to town, basically getting lots of projects geared up, because Thea would work and I would do the things around here and all. And with the economy shifting like it has, that's changed things quite a bit. But the main thing that's really affected us is my back injury. I've had two spinal injuries in the past, or more than two spinal injuries in the past, but two spinal surgeries, which really worked out fantastic. I think I'm headed in that direction because this has become such a huge obstacle. So Thea is basically taking over so many of the things that I would be doing this time of year, getting all the bare root plants set, getting plants potted up. Today is, since it's April 24th, today's technically our last frost date. And it's never our last frost date here where we live. But, it's one of those things where we want to be gearing up. And Thea's been doing an absolutely fantastic job organizing, potting up plants, cleaning up, transforming the coop area into a potting area as well, all of those things. But I haven't been posting videos, which one of my goals was to produce at least one video a day to give you an idea of what we go through and all, and I've fallen short on that. Now my back injury has really made it so I can't sit in front of the computer here for very long. I can only 15 minutes and I'll be in pain for quite some time. Standing and walking isn't bad, laying flat isn't bad, but hopefully we'll be able to get this resolved. But I wanted to just say that, these are challenges, life is all about dealing with these challenges that we face and all, and being realize that our goals don't have to be, dismissed and forgotten about. I'm just not someone that does that. I really believe that we can tweak our goals, we can change the timing of them, and always be working on them in some other respect. In other words, we can't always physically be doing the things that we want to do. Like the greenhouse, I really want to get that done. Not going to happen this year. And so many other things, and I won't bore you in this video with that. But I do want to post more videos on how things are going and what we're doing, and just share with you what we're going through. And I think we have such a great community. I really appreciate everyone out there. Thea would be here right now if she wasn't feeling the stresses and the strains of trying to get things done. But that's also balanced with the joys of feeling good about what you are accomplishing. So she is accomplishing tremendous amounts of things that she feels really great about. But both of us still feel frustrated with not getting the list done of the things that we had hoped to accomplish this year, or accomplish in each phase so far as we start to get ready to ramp up the growing season and all. So I will try to spend more time learning more about the Skydio 2, the drone, so we can get some more drone shots of what we're doing. As long as the weather holds out, I just don't want to overdo it and risk damaging the drone. And I will share with you some of the things that I've been working on. Like, for instance, I've spent a lot of time since I've been laid up trying to decide how I'm going to equip. So if you watch videos in the past, you saw that that I always had on my hip, I had my what most people would call their everyday carry. So I had a fixed long knife, I had my flashlight, and I had my my wave, Leatherman wave, which is a multi-purpose tool. And so I always had those on my hip, and I can't really, for a multitude of reasons, I can't really carry those things on my hip. And those pouches that carry the Leatherman, they always break down at me. I've had those for years and years, and so I have been trying to figure out how I'm going to be able to have equipment in Elan, the excavator, in the Hulk, the track loader, Optimus Maximus, the Kubota L6060, and Mini-Me, the Kubota B2601. Having each piece of equipment have their dedicated multi-tools that are quick access to deal with. So for instance, with the tracked machines, we always have to be able to have shovels nearby because of the environment that I work in. Sand, gravel, branches, sticks, and working in muck and all, and so all that stuff gets into the track, and that can wear down the rollers, the sprockets, the idler, and wear down the tracks themselves and put extra strain on the equipment. So having those pieces of equipment, and also having pieces of having adequate, sufficient tool storage inside of it. So I have gone ahead, and it's called SunPy, mostly what we call them preppers. I can't think, people who are into guns and all, they may have, like, in their bucket seat of their truck or their car, have everyday carry go bags or equipment that can work in the back of seats and all. And so I have purchased those, and I will post a video on it. I'll go over some of the Leatherman tools that we've just purchased as well, and talk to you about those pieces of equipment. And if people are interested in more detailed information on these things, I'd be happy to share it. It's trying to get to the point where it's less foot time. If a piece of something happens with a piece of equipment, I can get myself unstuck. I can get a quick and easy repair done to the point where I can get it back up to the shop and work on the equipment as well. And certainly we have so many different functions with the wood chipper, the log splitter, the excavator, the track loader, the tractors, and so on. Having these multi-functions that we have to do here on the property, it's advantageous not to be in the situation where you've got the equipment there, so you don't have to say, oh, I need this, and then backtrack to the barn or the workshop or whatever it may be to get something that you don't have. So that's one of the things that I'll be posting a couple of videos on in the future as well. So I don't want to go on any further in this video, but I thought I'd share with some of the things that we're up to. Things happened. Here's another quick story. So Thea and I went to pick up a U.S. General green tool cabinet for the work area, because Thea's really super pumped about our work area and doing the potting and all that. So we got to place a toolbox that's dedicated just for for it. And there was a sale at Harbor Freight. I'm not a huge fan of Harbor Freight, but they do have some excellent deals and some really good tools. But they had one of their toolboxes on sale. So we hooked up the Avalanche to the dump trailer, drove down, got it loaded, got in the truck, and when it got into third gear, and it's an automatic, the cable that goes to the transmission either snapped or became disconnected. I don't know yet. I can't get under the truck yet. So fortunately, we're able to drive home, but things break down all the time. It's just one of those annoyances. Everything worked out okay, but it's one of those things that just happen. And you may have planted plants. Like right now, we a lot of the plants we planted, some of them Thea's just has been taken care of, and I tell her how important it is to keep them watered and all, but we can overwater them, especially with the lights on, and get algae growth as well. So these are all challenges that we face. Things don't always work out as well as we'd like them, and it's okay. One of my sayings is fear, pain, and failure are the greatest learning opportunities that have been in my life. And it is as frustrating as all heck when you say, okay, I cannot turn the truck off because I'll never be able to start it because it's stuck in a gear and the shifter doesn't work at all. Or this crop isn't going to make it because the water timer died and I wasn't checking on it, or the algae growth is killing the seedlings, all sorts of things, or the husband gets hurt and can't do his jobs around the property. Those things all really, really suck, and they're challenges, but you know what? We're going to survive through these times. We're going to get through it, and and it's just a good time to learn through the processes. What are things that I can do in the future to help me set up? When I got the Hulk stuck down and back, that really made me say, okay, I need to make sure the winch is in good shape. I need to make sure that everything's staying up to date. I need to have my shovels with me instead of having to come back to the shop. All of these obstacles that we get are learning opportunities. So that's all I wanted to say for today. I don't want this to be a downer day. I want everyone to feel good. Spring is coming. It's pretty exciting. I hope everyone can get out of the frump. If you get yourself in a frump, I get in those when I get painful. And think positive and try to think about all the wonderful things that we can learn from the challenges that we face throughout life and all. And any comments or questions, please leave them below. If you find this video valuable, please give us a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Thanks so much for watching, folks. Stay safe, take good care of yourselves, and you know what? Life happens, and we'll get through this. Take care. Bye-bye now.